Hi everybody. We're going to do something a little different for me today, but I have had my angels and guides pull me three different piles here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And I've pulled 5 cards for each of these piles. So please choose whichever pile resonates for you, 1, 2, or 3, and you'll get your reading that way. Now, I haven't figured out timestamps yet, so you may have to fast forward. It's not going to be an overly long video, so I don't think you'll have any problem there. So thank you for being here, and we're going to start with pile one. Pile 1. So these are the cards that we got. The Hierophant, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords at the center of your reading, the Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. Okay, so I'm seeing right away that obviously there's a little bit there's some anxiety happening in your life. Overall, though, the energy here is very positive. So knowing that swords is a mental sign, you're going through some sort of mental anguish currently. And I'm here to tell you that that is going to change, and that it's best if you can try and remember that something is going to change for the more positive for you. And the mental anguish that you feel can be removed from your life with a simple knowing that you can't control everything. You're in beginning stages of learning something new. So communication, new education, you're learning. So you're new at something. So you're likely feeling that this new commitment or this new change in direction that maybe you've started a new job or you're trying something new, be patient with yourself because this is so new and you're not going to be a master at it right away. But things are changing and karma is evening out. The scales of justice are balancing. The Hermit is like the Pope, okay? It's about following tradition. It can be about marriage. Maybe you're getting married and you're unsure about speeches or some kind of communication. This is just kind of a little example. Maybe it's meant for somebody, but I'm here to tell you that everything will work out. And you're in the beginning stages of learning. So this, at the center of your reading, I want you to try and meditate, breathe, begin to allow yourself to get into a higher vibrational state. Because the moment that you do that for yourself, that's when you've leveled up so much that, yes, however, something good is coming in return for you. But the more you level up, the more you focus on positivity rather than the things that scare you or they're stressing you, the bigger the reward. So when you level up your energy, even though you're receiving something anyways, things are balancing, try to get out of this state, because this will kind of cap your reward, your deservings. It's going to cap you if you stay in this energy. Level up is what I'm hearing. If you need to learn something new, if you need to join a community, follow somebody, create a new mentor, do it. If you're sitting right now worrying, I'm not good enough in this yet, though. I'm not good enough for this yet. That's not going to help you grow in the long run. That's actually capping you. Okay? You can do this. It's time to learn something new. To admit maybe that you're a novice and that you don't know everything. It's time to follow somebody, maybe, I don't want to be myself. Well, because you don't feel like yourself can accomplish those things. Well, then find yourself a mentor, somebody that you can follow. If I had to be like this person, or if I want success like this person, how would I have to be? What would I have to do? So while your reward is coming and your fortune is changing, your situation is changing, it's up to you to decide how big it's going to be by putting in the work. So don't cap yourself. Don't cap yourself at Anxiety, scarcity, don't stay there. It's time to get out of scarcity by focusing on learning something new, and perhaps by taking on a mentorship, following somebody, coaching, therapist. I've hired a high performance coach. They help you level up. It's time for you to level up so you can receive what you most deserve. Okay, Pile 1, thank you so much for being here. I hope that helped. Have a great day. Hello there, Pile 2. So we have the 9 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the center of your reading. We have the 6 of Swords. And we also do have the 4 of Wands here. Okay, so I'm here to tell you to keep going. Keep pushing through. Keep on the journey that you're on. The 9 of Wands here is about, you're almost at the last stretch of whatever it is that you're going through. Whatever it is that you're striving for, you're almost there. You're proud in how far you've come. Be proud if you're not. Take a look back. Take stock on what you've, defended and what you've accomplished. And stand your guard still, because you're almost there. You're almost there. And this here, the 5 of Cups, is telling me precisely that you're kind of looking at, what you're defending or what you're working so hard towards. And you're looking at, well, is this ever going to bear fruit? Is this ever going to bear fruit? You're looking at it and you're sad, and you're not seeing what has borne fruit. You're seeing what hasn't yet. I'm here to tell you that your future is very bright with the 4, you will be able to celebrate, but there's a little bit of more work yet that has to be done. There's a little bit more movement that needs to be taken, a little bit more energy that needs to be replenished. However, overall, at the center of your reading with the Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy that is quite balanced emotionally, materially, physically. Earth signs tend to crave sweets a little bit. So maybe this little message is for somebody to, find healthier alternatives to the sweets that you're eating. I know that that's a great message for me as well. However, she's very balanced. He or she, it doesn't matter. But this person, this energy is very balanced, and they know their goals and they stick to it. And this is the type of energy that you should grasp onto right now while you're feeling like you want to give up. Grasp onto the energy of being so balanced, of being able to see their goals. Remind yourself of why you started this in the first place. Okay. And now with the 6 of Swords in this spread, the 6 of Swords is about kind of moving to calmer waters. It's about sort of finally, getting out of trauma, you're healing, not trauma, but getting out of conflict, getting out of unease, chaos, and moving into a place that's a lot more calm, where you can rest and rebuild. And that is why I'm seeing the 4 of Wands here, because this is all about building a stable foundation and celebrating it. It can be about marriage, celebrations, a wedding, success, but overall it's about having a stable foundation started, so that way you can continue forward and continue to build the rest of the structure. So you're still on your journey, but it's time to kind of rest and celebrate and relax and focus on the successes that you've got so far. I mean, you're building a foundation, you're changing, you're taking steps in the right direction to change. So focus on that rather than what you don't have yet, because you're almost there. You're almost there. Don't forget about the wins that you had along the way to here. Okay? Don't forget about those things. Okay, pile 2? So overall, this energy is very positive. I'm here to remind you that take from this very grounded, peaceful, high vibe energy and bring it to here, so that way you can keep moving and refocus on those things that you have standing and have bearing fruit right now. Okay, thank you. Hello. Pile 3. So here's what we have. We have the Star, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and you have a lot of cups, the Eight of Cups. So it's almost like this is you and this is you, and then there's all of this in between, right? You know, you've got the Star is a card of hope and healing and regeneration and light and love. Healing, you're somebody's hope. It's wish fulfillment, all right? You have a lot of beauty within you. Okay, the Three of Wands is about, you know, you've set off on your journey, you've made a decision, and, you know, you're at the top looking down at all your hard work happening below you. Okay, and it's funny with the Eight of Cups on the end. So I kind of have to piece this together, because typically, you know, the Eight of Cups is about, you know, leaving after an emotionally charged situation. It's about getting yourself to a higher ground. So, okay, what I'm seeing here is I'm going to change this around. I don't really feel like that needs to be at the end. I feel like this is what's happening, because in the beginning when I did see the Eight of Cups, I didn't feel an energy of I'm moving from something emotionally draining to a higher level. I saw something else. And it's actually funny because it looks like that these two are the same. So you've set out a wish. You've had a lot of hope. You've studied, you've healed, you set out on a journey. And now you're finally at a place where you can look below at the work that you've done and be, you know, in a place of celebration, right? You're there now. It's time for you to kind of enjoy offers being offered to you now. It's time for you to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. You've gone on a journey. You've healed. You're looking at your hard work from above down below. And you're receiving different offers. It could be offers of an individual love, but what I'm seeing is you're being offered some fun. You're being offered a chance to get out with friends. Take yourself up on these offers. Say yes, because it's time for new ventures as well. You've laid seeds. You're looking at your plants grow, and you feel accomplished because you have a sense of I went through this. I feel accomplished. I went on the hike up to the top, and now I feel accomplished. And if you look at this card, actually, it is of a man standing high up on a ledge, on a cliff. You see those little right here, these little things there? Those are actually ships on an ocean. So he's seeing his ships come in. He's watching it from a high place. And this man has just started his journey up there to go watch his ships come in. So it's very similar. It's almost like it's the same man. So you've planted some fantastic seeds, and now you're receiving offers to do things, and it's time for you to say yes. It's time for you to say yes and to enjoy yourself, and then you get to start planting new seeds in different areas. So this is very exciting. And pile 3, I would like you to remember that it's time to say yes to some things. It's time to allow some joy and some fun into your life, because you've worked hard and you deserve this. So if somebody invites you out today, don't hesitate. Say yes. Okay, pile 3, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you soon.